They never saw the nights I didn't sleep. The nights I stared at the ceiling, chest tight, mind racing, asking myself what I did to deserve being treated like I was nothing, wondering how people I loved could look me in the face and still choose to hurt me. But they smiled, didn't they? Smiled like they weren't cutting me with every word. Smiled like betrayal was just a joke, and I was the punchline. And I took it. For years, I took it. Not because I was weak, but because I loved them. And when you love deeply, you make excuses for people who deserve none. You carry pain in silence. You protect them, even from the consequences of their own actions. But it broke me. Piece by piece, it broke me. And they didn't notice. Of course not. Because people like that don't notice the damage. They only notice when their control starts to slip. You want to know the truth? I wasn't born strong. I was forced to be strong. I didn't choose to be the one who holds it all together. I was left with no choice. I was the one who picked up the pieces while they danced through life, oblivious to the wreckage they left behind. I was the one who sat alone while they laughed at people who never showed up for them. And still, I showed up. Still, I loved them. Still, I gave. But it wasn't enough. It was never enough. Because the moment I needed them, silence. The moment I broke, they vanished. And that was the turning point. That's when something shifted in me. Not all at once, but slowly, like a flame being lit inside my chest. I started seeing them clearly. I stopped romanticizing the pain, stopped begging for crumbs, stopped twisting myself into knots just to be accepted. Because the truth is, they never hated me for what I did wrong. They hated me because I kept rising. They hated the way I kept going, the way I kept shining, even after they tried to dim me. They hated that I saw through their games, that I outgrew their drama, that I stopped letting their chaos touch me. And when I started choosing peace, they called it selfish. When I stopped explaining myself, they called it arrogance. But they don't know the cost. They don't know how many nights I cried before I learned to stay silent. They don't know how many times I swallowed my pride just to keep the peace they were always trying to shatter. I didn't just wake up strong one day. I earned it. Through betrayal. Through abandonment. Through sitting alone with nothing but my pain and my thoughts, and deciding that I would not let it destroy me. I got back up. Again, and again, and again. And now I'm dangerous. Because there's nothing left for them to take. They already took everything. My time, my love, my energy, my trust. Deep down, even when I was at my lowest, even when I was numb, hollow, breaking, there was still a part of me whispering, "This is not where your story ends." And it didn't. I became the storm they never saw coming. So if you're like me, if you've been tossed aside, left out, stepped on, you are not alone. You are not broken. You are not too much. You are not unlovable. You are just too real for people who can't handle truth. And one day, they'll remember you. Not for what you did for them, but for what they lost when they pushed you away. But by then, it'll be too late. Because you'll be somewhere else. Thriving, healing, glowing in peace. Too far gone to hear them knocking. Let them knock. Let them feel the silence they left you in. You've got better places to be.